Hey, decided to do a video where we test out some improvised shotgun shells. We've got several 20 gauges and some 12 gauges. We got just your standard wax slug. I've found that at least out of the 12 gauge, they don't shoot out of a modified choke without splattering. They've got cut shells. This one is actually cut too high. You can see the shot inside. It's probably not going to do too well, but we'll give it a shot. This is a normal cut shell. You can see the and then we're just going to shoot some standard shells just to compare. Same thing with the 12 gauge wax slug, cut shell. And then I've got some of these. These are cut shells, but I taped them up because last time I shot a cut shell, it ended up tumbling and spilled the shot out before it got to the target. Then there's these. They're kind of like wax slugs, except instead of holding the shot together with wax or keep it inside the shot cup, I poured it all into some tape and crammed it down inside. Don't know how it's going to go, don't know what it's going to do. And we've got the old brake barrel 20 gauge. My dad's holding a bolt action 20 gauge. It's got a modified choke screwed into it, so we're going to take that off, see how it goes. We're not sure if it's got its own kind of choke, and that's just a different choke tube to add on to it. It's really old. And then we've got the H&R Topper 12 gauge with a modified choke. Start us off with a wax slug. And we're going to shoot this at the cardboard targets down there just to see if it breaks up or anything.
Off to the right.
Let's go take a look. So here we go. It broke up a little bit. You can see how it just broke up a little bit, which means, not perfect, but pretty much everything went into that one big hole. So we'll shoot off to the left again with a cut shell. So get a cut shell ready. Cut shell. Shoot off to the left side of the same target. So let's see. And that just dumped all over the place. Yeah. Now, was that the cut shell that I had cut in the middle or the one I had cut around the brass?
Cut in the middle?
Yeah, that was not the one I wanted to shoot first. Alright, shoot that one top right of the left target.
Top right, left?
Yeah. And that was beautiful. Single hole. Right there, right where he was aiming. No spilling, nothing. It's just perfect. So next, we're going to try some 12 gauge. We're going to do a cut shell. Yeah. And he's gonna aim.
Bottom of the right.
For what?
Bottom of the right.
Yeah. So he aimed that right in the bottom, and it hit solid. I think a lot of it depends on where you cut the shell. If you cut it too high, it can all dump out. This is going to be a taped shell, where it's cut in the middle and just taped up. That one's cut clean in two, and it's just got some tape holding it. We might have to get a cleaning rod to extract that.
Same spot?
On the other target.
Okay, bottom, left.
Yeah.
Hit below.
Yeah, it hit below and spread out. Looks like it didn't keep together. You can see the shot. Of course, that could have been it hitting the ground and then shooting upward. This is a tape slug that I took out all the spacers and everything. It's probably going to kick a lot. And yeah, you can see quite a bit shorter. I cut it off at the top. There we go.
Same spot.
And that tape shell did extract perfectly, right?
Same spot.
Alright, he's going to aim, same spot, just not at the ground. Yeah, that did not work at all. But you can see it is a fairly tight group there in the center, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it or if it's just the choke. And he's taken off for some reason. Looks like it did not extract. Nope. Shell did not extract. So he's going to shove a fishing pole down the barrel.
It works.
Okay, let's try a wax slug just to show them how modified choke really jacks these up. Aim at the top of the left one.
Top left.
Yeah. Yeah, it did not do a thing. So, key is, wax slugs are successful and they're nice, but they do not work out of a modified choke at all. So, last couple of shots, we're going to take a cut shell from the 12 gauge and well, I'll quickly make a cut shell for the 20 gauge. If we have any. Which it does not look like we do. Huh. Thought I had more out here. Oh well. Give me just a minute.